Hello guys, welcome back to Shiva Scope. Yeah, I know it's been a long since I made a video in this series and I do hope that you will forgive me for that. Today, I'm not going to talk about any movie or TV show. Rather, I will be discussing ending of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power Season 2. Prime Video's The Rings of Power Season 2 recently aired its final episode, and with that, it featured some biggest surprising revelations and also few plot points that set up the next season. But what are they and what they actually mean in the next season? Let's discuss it. But before I move any further, do like and share this video, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it. Now, let's discuss about the biggest reveal, and you know what it is.
You know me.
Know you. We are as kin. 5 of us there were. But you were the one who convinced me to leave the uttermost west for this world, because you knew none of us could ever hope to defeat Sauron alone.
Throughout the season, we saw one stranger wandering around in the desert, but we wasn't sure who was it. Although the show did give us some hints throughout the way, such as the famous line, follow your nose, or confrontation with the dark wizard, and so on. But by the end of the season, we got to know that he is none other but Gandalf the Grey himself. I wasn't expecting this at all. It was such a pleasant moment and surprising as well, because I didn't thought that he is going to be Gandalf. Because as far as I'm concerned, Gandalf wasn't part of Tolkien's books until the third age, and since this series takes place way before the Lord of the Rings started, it wasn't expected, or it wasn't going to be part of this series. And now, since the Gandalf has been introduced, we can expect that he is going to be with us for the rest of the seasons as well. But what to expect from this? Well, I think now that Gandalf has been introduced, we can expect that Gandalf might be regaining his powers in the next season, and he will be exploring Middle Earth as well. And with that, he might be playing his role in defeating Sauron as well. But that's up to the next season, and I do hope that we get to see Gandalf even more in the next season. Now, if you haven't checked my take on the Rings of Power Season 2, don't forget to watch the video. You can click on the I button and check the video right away. Moving along, let's talk about Adars' change of heart. How did that happen? Or why even that happened? Because throughout the series, we saw that all Adar wanted was to kill Sauron, kill the elves, and rule the entire Middle Earth. But suddenly, he had a change of heart, and all he wanted was peace. And that was because he wore the Galadriel's ring. As soon as Adar wore the Galadriel's ring, he was reverted back to his original elven form. And there, he had a change of heart. He realized that sacrificing his Uruk children wasn't justifying enough, and he felt bad for that. Now, all he wanted was peace. That's why he wanted Galadriel and elves to help him defeat Sauron.
How do you expect to destroy Sauron without your ring? Take it. Help me vanquish Sauron with it, and I swear to you, I will recall my children to Mordor, never to make war on Middle-earth again.
But it was very short-lived, because right after this revelation, Adar gets killed by his own Uruk children, because now they are controlled by Sauron. What does this mean in the next season? Well, that's a good question, because I think now Sauron has control over all the Uruks. He gains even more power, and the army he has been looking for. And with that, he is, he'll be even more powerful to take over the Middle Earth. Now, let's talk about Narsil sword. Another significant event that took place in the finale was the Narsil sword, as we saw Elendil was given Narsil sword by Queen Muriel, and it shows that he is one of the true faithful Numerian.
It is called Narsil.
The white flame.
Reclaim your lordship, and with this sword, your destiny.
Narsil sword isn't some ordinary weapon. It's a symbol of hope and leadership, and it has been carried by some of the great Middle Earth kings. And Narsil sword is also one of the crucial weapons in defeating Sauron as well. Now, if you remember, there was a prologue at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings where we saw this Narsil sword being used to defeat Sauron, and it was very helpful while taking away that one ring from Sauron. And as far as I'm concerned, I think we might get to see this in the upcoming season, and we might see that how Elendil uses its power to become High King of Gondor and Ornor, as well as we might also see how Isildur will use this very sword to defeat Sauron in the upcoming season. Now, if you're curious about what Narsil sword is, or even want to know its history, I have written a detailed article on this very topic. You can read the article on our blog shivascope.com. Now let's talk about our leading author, or you might say the lead, Galadriel. What was that, huh? How does Galadriel survive? You know, she was in a fight with Sauron. It was an intense fight. There was no chances that she would survive. She fell off from a high cliff. There was nothing that could have saved her, but yet she is still alive. How is that possible?
Galadriel, surely you, of all elves, must understand that to find the light, we must first touch the darkness.
We are not alike. We never were. It was just another of your illusions.
Well, it was all possible because of her ring, Nenya. You know, since Galadriel was wearing that ring, it helped her heal her wounds from the fall as well as from the Sauron's attack. Well, if you ask me, I'm really excited for its next season because I want to see how Gandalf regains his power, how he will help everyone around in the Middle Earth to defeat Sauron, how whether Galadriel will be able to form her army once again, will Prince Durin or King Durin help elves once again or not. It's all in the future. Now that Sauron has all the rings, how do you think Galadriel and the rest of the Middle Earth will react? And what are your theories on the season 3? Well, let's discuss this in the comments below. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and also what do you think or what do you expect from this season 3 in the comments below so we can discuss it even more. Now, if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and share it with your friends. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates me to bring more and more such videos to you. Now, it's your filmy guide Darshan Jaju signing off. Until next time, keep watching and take care.